Hi Rosie. So tell the people that are watching this video who you are, what you do, how long you've been working with me for, and what life and business was like for you before lockdown.
Okay, so I'm Rosie. I am a licensee of the On Broadway Dance Fitness program. I've been on the program for 3 years now, which is crazy. It's gone so quickly. So I run a dance fitness business, Rosie McSwiney Dance Fitness, and teaching on Broadway dance fitness classes to women all over my local area. Before lockdown, the business was a dream. Everything was building and growing really well, and we were reaching lots and lots of ladies, spreading the On Broadway message, which was amazing. I was starting to build a team of instructors, which was fabulous, and that kind of took us up to April, I guess.
Yes, so then lockdown came. So how has lockdown affected you in terms of life and business, Rosie, and how has it made you feel?
Well, yeah, in terms of life, it's been a slight shock to the system at first, but actually I've kind of been trying to take the positives from it, and I've been enjoying a slower pace. I've been enjoying more time at home, which has been nice. At the beginning, it was a huge worry, to be honest, with the business, and I was almost quite angry at the situation and thinking, oh, I was in this really great place with it, and now this is I felt like it was ruining everything. So at first I was worried. I was worried about where it was going to go, how long it was going to be for. But then actually, as we've gone on, I've kind of noticed that I've been able to build a really strong connection with my clients. We've been doing online classes, so we've just shifted everything to online. It's not the same by any means, but I felt a real bond with my clients, and that they have supported me. But that doesn't take away that worry that I had, and I guess I was really worried about how things would be in the future and what it would look like after lockdown. And maybe I still am slightly worried about those kind of things. I think everybody, especially in this industry, because you're kind of thinking, how long is it going to be before we can be back together doing our classes? So yeah, it's had ups and downs, definitely.
Yeah, totally. So how has being part of our coaching and licensing program benefited you during this time, Rosie? And what has it given you?
I think it's basically given me the ability to carry on and to keep going. If I was on my own doing this kind of thing when this had happened, I would have felt very lonely, like I was the only person going through it. And yeah, I think it would have been really easy for me to say, oh, well, I can't do it anymore. It has to stop. Whereas having the support from the program, from you and from all the other licensees, it's it's been reassurance, a lot of reassurance to know that you're going through the same thing and feeling the same feelings, having the same thoughts and worries and doubts. But also it gives you a good push to say, well, you have to keep going because we're in this together. We're all going through it. And seeing everybody else carrying on and moving, well, like you moved straight online with it all, I thought, right, well, that's what I need to do now then. So it was a huge amount of you've given me a huge amount of guidance throughout it, but it's kind of it's just been the push really to keep going, to stick with it. And having our calls throughout lockdown to keep each other up to date on what we're doing, sharing tips, sharing advice, what's working, what's not working. It's given me things that I wouldn't have thought about doing, definitely, that I would have been scared to do. But when you hear of people in the same position doing those things, you think, right, well, that's what I need to do now. So yeah, it's loads of guidance, loads of support, and a push to keep going.
Amazing. Good for you. So what would you say to anyone that's listening to this video that's maybe thinking about joining me for any of the stuff that I'm doing at the moment in terms of helping people in our industry, either the webinars or the masterclasses that I'm doing? What would you say to anybody that's maybe considering that?
I would say do it, go for it. It's always good to get help and advice and tips from other people in the industry, but I think now more than ever, it's so powerful to have to share, really, to share ideas, to share what you're feeling, to know that other people are feeling the same way as you. So I think it's so important anyway, but it's definitely really important now to just to know that there are other people going through the same things, and get ideas, ideas on how to keep going, how to improve your business, because that's another thing that I've found during our calls with the program, that actually we found ways that things might get better and our new normal might be better than it was before. So my advice would be, do it. Why not? What have you got to lose apart from a bit of time? Go for it, try it, and it might just change the way your business runs. It might just change the way you look at how your future might be. So yeah, do it.
Amazing. Thanks, Rosie.